There's Arkenstone. And I see my big giant head. Looks like I am live. It's very exciting.
What's your plan for tonight?
Oh, you know me, I'm more about improvisation. I think I've got some storyline to complete. And I started on Udoon in earnest, so I am carving my way through Mordor. So I can do Mordor after I finish up whatever epic storyline is left. Um, yeah, lots of things to see and do. Hi, everybody, it's Big Ed Mustafa. I'm your host. It's time for more Adventures After Dark. I'm excited to be here. SKDX Killer's excited that I'm here.
Yeet.
And yeah, so it's Friday night and we should have a good time. Gipio checking in. Hello, Gipio.
Your rolls are done.
All right. I will go grab the pizza rolls. I will be right back. Oh, that microwave beeper sounds funny. Rockhead checking in. Hello, Rockhead. Mrs. Mustafa isn't feeling particularly spry, so I had to make the pizza rolls myself. It's okay, I have the technology. I only have 10 obsidian scales. How are we doing on stony skin? Got 19 stony skin. No curious goo. And I turned in a bunch of intriguing filth last night. I occasionally log in and I cheat up because I like turning in task items so much. I do it when I'm off stream usually. So I think part of the epic storyline I was working on she probably didn't spawn because I'm not in the right region. Let's see what that quest is. Oh, that's just landscape. That's not even epic. Okay.
Did you turn it all off?
Yes, honey, I shut it all off and will not be burning the house down tonight.
Promise?
I promise. Or I could go assist the herbalists, which sounds terrible. Alright, well I guess I don't need to do that quest because it's not an epic storyline quest. So I guess we can just sort of keep wrecking Udoon. Udoon is challenging because you have to go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and it's kind of a whole thing. Hard Hit checking in. Hello, Hard Hit. How are you, buddy? Frame drop? Frame drops keep falling on my head. I have no idea. I didn't notice any frame drops. How's the stream look to you, Nick? Or are you not even paying attention?
It has like a jitter every once in a while, but it's not unwatchable.
Okay. Well, that's weird. I wonder why it would be jittering at all. Not noticing it on my playback. You found several soldiers scrabbling around amongst the refuse on the ground. Oh, Rockhead says it hung up a few for me too. It's good now. Interesting.
We must keep ever vigilant.
Search among the rubble.
I'll be back.
I'll be here. I've already killed so many orcs, I don't need to kill any more. Other than because it's fun to kill orcs. Slugs, on the other hand.
For Gondor. There is much to be done.
Ooh, look at me go. Completed friend in the conquest of Gorgoroth. New deed ally in the conquest of Gorgoroth. And I got me 10 LOTRO points. Jealous? Thought so. Bless you. Oh, what do I need to do here? Open and shut. Continue searching for the captain. I can search for the captain. I don't have to kill trolls anymore. I'll search for Tennille. Excellent. And when we all meet up, it will truly be muskrat love. If you're in chat and you get that reference, you are old. Alright, Mrs. Mustafa's moving out towards the living room. I fear she's going to make a play for the pizza rolls, and I need to stop her. Well, I found a Mordor captain, not a Gondor captain. That was pretty close. So I need to kill about 75 more beasts. Not gonna lie, that's a lot of beasts to whack. But complaining about it won't get it done. I did not even see that frenzied Nernoth until he attacked. Somewhere I have a really terrific recording of Tennille. Tony Tennille is her full name. Singing I've Got It Bad with a full I don't know, band or orchestra behind her. It's really a terrific recording. They got us opening latches. They got us closing latches. Ponton Finberry checking in. Hello, Ponton. Ooh, a soot smudged page. Let's see what it says.
Strange ores Sauron found, which had been laid bare when the earth had trembled and broken. And these he smelted into secret alloys with dark enchantments.
Are there any pizza rolls left? I'm getting the look. Thank you, Pookie. We have pizza rolls. I haven't eaten anything since lunch, but I had quite the lunch today. We had a food truck show up at work. Apparently they get them regularly once a week throughout those summer months. This is probably the last one of the season. Javi's Tacos. And I got the carne asada nachos and an extra carnitas street taco and a lime jarrito. If you've never had a lime jarrito, it is a Mexican soda, and the lime and the pineapple and the mandarin orange actually taste like lime and pineapple and mandarin orange respectively. I don't normally drink a lot of sugared pop, but I'll make an exception for the lime jarrito occasionally. Also, about once a year, I drink a Coca-Cola Classic. Just remember the good old days before I started cutting back on sugar. But, yeah, I don't do it very often. And, it was a good reference point for trying to figure out whether or not the new Coke Zero formula actually tasted more like Coke Classic. And it does. I'm not finding any packs. There are some signal flags nearby. I hate the signal flag quest. It's like, you found the 6 signal flags. Now go find more signal flags. It's like, oh, that sounds fun, thanks. Found a signal flag, and there was much rejoicing. I had chili with rice for dinner. That sounds pretty good too. My nacho plate was big and filling enough that I probably would have been just fine eating that for lunch. I didn't really need the carnitas street taco. And then as it turned out, I thought the pork was a little dry and a bit under-seasoned. So I was surprised that I did not enjoy my carnitas street taco more. Some of the other local taquerias do a better job with that particular delicacy. But the nachos were off the charts. They were quite good. And my lime jarrito was delicious and refreshing. I did something I did not think I would ever do. Yesterday I went to a gas station and bought the Cajun chicken. So gas station chicken's not normally high on my priority list. This stuff was really terrific. It was good. The batter was light and crispy and flavorful, and the chicken itself was hot and juicy. They had people lined up at this gas station in the middle of Gretna, Nebraska to buy lunch. So they must be semi-famous for it. And I've been hitting the caffeine pretty hard at work. Probably because I've been staying up and gaming too late. So I got a 32-ounce Diet Dew to go with the chicken and red beans and rice. But the chicken was fantastic. The red beans and rice wasn't quite Popeye's quality, but it was still very good. And yeah, it was pretty solid stuff, I must say. So apparently the best Cajun Creole restaurant in Gretna, Nebraska is the Phillips 66 gas station. Who knew? And apparently Javi's has a couple of restaurants around town. I'm not overly familiar with them, but might be a good suggestion for some night when we're looking for some place to meet friends for dinner. Potton says you can sometimes find great food in odd places like a gas station, but it's rare. It is rare, but if you see lots of locals lining up to get the stuff, that's always a good clue. That's what I thought. Great Forge works. Figured I had to at least come over and tag this place. I was not wrong. There's also a corn dog truck that apparently parks at the grocery store across the street from our operations center. I have not gotten a chance to try that yet. The local come and goes normally have pretty good pizza and hot dogs and stuff, and they just redid all their kitchens, and they're doing like quinoa and kale bowls, and like it's just they changed the menu to just completely goofy stuff that, I mean, it's like it's okay to eat that food. You wouldn't go to a gas station looking for it, and if you go to a gas station looking for food, you don't want a kale bowl with brown rice and falafel. I mean, that's just not... threw me off. Maybe I'll get so bored one day I'll actually try one of those for lunch sometime. But no pizza, no hot dogs. They took all that stuff off the menu. It's like, what are you guys doing? Why would you get rid of the food that people will actually eat? Discovered the west road to Durthang. Fortunately, there was a quick trip right across the street from the Come and Go, and they hadn't lost their minds, so I was still able to get gas station hot dogs for lunch one day. So, do I venture up to Durthang? I don't think there's much else up here to see or do. I think we'll head to Durthang. I remember we drove through Portland, Oregon once, was going to stop at a good dessert place, but the line was all the way around the corner. We didn't wait. I've discovered Durthang's eastern stairs. Black Numenorians. But if it's a long line and wait and some have time for it, must be good. That's server lag right there. That's not the stream. Yeah, the taco truck today was doing pretty good business, just selling sopapillas and churros. I didn't get any dessert myself. Discovered the lookout. Ooh, there's a treasure cache. Found an ancient treasure cache. And an artifact chest. Rockhead says, was it $12? All our taco trucks here are $12 for lunch. Yeah, it was surprisingly pricey, but you know, if you're going to be working out of a truck, you're going to make it worth your while, I suppose. The nachos were $10. It was $2.50 for a street taco, $3 for the lime jarrito, and it was about $17.50, tax included. But most everything was $10 or $12. I had a couple of coworkers who really loaded up, so.
There he commanded Duathan, the Black Shield, be built as an ever-vigilant watchtower of Gondor. For 16 centuries, the Thandrim, its keepers, dwelt here.
I think churros were $3.50, sopapillas were $5 or $6. Prized possessions. But my gas station chicken the day before, 3 pieces of dark meat with a honey butter biscuit, $5.99, $2 for red beans and rice, $1.85 for the giant Diet Dew. So I ended up spending $10.50 buying gas station chicken yesterday. That's just tough to eat cheap anywhere anymore. Come on. You can do it, Arkenstone. I believe in you. Hi, Sean. Calingworth checking in. Ponton says last time we went out for Mexican food was in the Smoky Mountains a few months ago. It's really good food. We generally don't like it out because we make it at home a lot, but this was well made. If I go out to eat, I generally look for things I can't make at home. Like good sushi. Yeah, if I ever come home and Mrs. Mustafa says I made sushi for dinner, like, where'd you get it from? I made it myself. I just get up and walk out. That's the kind of slow, agonizing death I don't want to go through. Mrs. Mustafa's homemade fugu. I've actually made sushi at home once or twice. I got a little thing that helped me roll the rice and ingredients. One of those bamboo mats you use for rolling the sushi. So the rusty small chests have crafting materials in them, which would normally be fine, except I'm already packed way too full. The ornate chests are part of a quest. I have to find 12 of them or something. Potton says, yeah, I've made sushi before, but not in a long time. Generally, we get that out. There's a sushi bar here that makes it right in front of you. Just say what you want. Rusty small chest. That door doesn't go anywhere. This goes back to Udoon? Is this where I came in at? I guess it could be. Nice. Thank you, AoE attacks. We sit at the bar and order from the chef.
And other attritions weakened the kingdom of men. And in time, the watch on Mordor faltered.
Yeah, I like sitting at the sushi bar. I always end up tipping the sushi chefs on top of tipping our server as well. Sort of a thanks for the show kind of thing. Alright, we got some archers and guards all put down. It's a bauble. I gotta defeat sorcerers too. It's always fun to watch them cook there. Another place with a table in the middle is a cooktop. The chef right there cooking everything, then dumps it on your plate. I've heard those things referred to as hibachi restaurants, yakitori. I think yakitori you actually cook yourself. But yeah, Kona Grill, Genji. The Lieutenants of Ugrakor defeated Kilnats the Silencer. The Silencer has been silenced. It's just how I roll. Mrs. Mustafa does not like those kinds of restaurants, Ponton, because she says everything ends up tasting the same. She's not entirely wrong. It's like we have grilled some stuff with some sauce on it. Okay then. Yeah, if you don't like seafood and somebody else at your table orders seafood, you will be tasting seafood. That's just how it goes. Oh good, everything's respawning. See if we can avoid re-killing everything for the 8th time. Him I have to fight. Him I'm gonna have to fight. Alright, let's push on through, shall we? Those sorcerers are kind of delicate. He folded like a cheap tent.
By cunning, force, and treachery did Ugruchor, the captain of the pit, seize Duathang and Udoon. The tower he made his own and renamed to Duathang, the Dark Oppression.
The Dark Oppression, that's what I've nicknamed my marriage. Kill them all. Nice bauble. Dropping the waffles. I say well done, sir. Well, that didn't work out too well. That didn't work out too well. I keep throwing stuff away to make room in bags, and then more stuff just pops in. What? Thought I at least had a ring I could break down. Invader's shoes. It's a nice pair of shoes. Just go ahead and wear those. case any missed, it's good to get in on this. Absolutely. Get ready indeed, Ponton. In case anybody's watching this on YouTube, I'll read it out. Get ready for Gundabad. Unlock every current non-expansion quest pack permanently on your account for free in the in-game LOTRO store by redeeming the code LOTROQuests2021. Now until November 30th, one per account. Additionally, all older expansion quests up to and including Mordor are just 99 LOTRO points each in the store until November 30th as well. More information at this link. https://lotro.com/en/get ready. I was delighted once again to see that folks are vicariously enjoying LOTRO by watching replays of the stream. I'm glad that folks are getting a chance to watch me just wander around Middle Earth, going, what should I do next? Apparently I have missed a bobble. I am at 8 of 10. There we go. Rare Mordor chest.
The captain strengthened the fortifications of Udoon, restored the old, and built anew. Anglach arose, and Mornau towered under his command.
Zinger coming in with some glorious news about fishing love. In the latest beta patch notes, apprentice cooks can now prepare a number of different fish into fish fillets, which are used in Gundabad crafting. They all laughed at me and said I was an idiot, and they weren't wrong. Finally, fishermen will have their day. I seem to recall a hard-to-find item in one of those smaller rooms with the doors off the hall. The ones with the multiple enemies. Yeah, there was a lieutenant, and there was at least one ornate chest over there. Thought I went through them pretty thoroughly. There's some more stuff to explore over here, though. I have my Coke Zero bottle in my ancient Seahawks koozie. Congratulations to Geno Smith, who actually won his first game starting for the Seahawks. He's been playing really well, and they just haven't been able to get it done, but they couldn't get it done with Russell Wilson either, so... They did finally run into the Jacksonville Jaguars, however, and it was not pretty for Jacksonville, 31-7. Nothing there. Oh, there's one of the captains. Magtarb the Furious. Magtarb did not make it. And here's some more stuff. Can't go through that door. He did not make it. So close. There's Magtarb the Furious respawned again. And that should be the last Sorcerer's Bauble. Boom shakalaka. I'm just headed for the door. Had about as much fun in Durthang as I can have for one evening. Just wanted to loot that chest for no particular reason. Napster coming in with the raid. Hello, Napster. Hope you have a good stream. Thanks for the raid, bud. Let's show Napster some love, y'all. Tommy Lawless checking in. Hello, Tommy. Thanks for coming by, Napster. Do you play LOTRO at all? Lord of the Rings Online? And maybe more importantly, do you like pizza rolls? Spent a lot of time talking about food on this channel. For anybody not acquainted with LOTRO stream, this is the official channel of Standing Stone Games, the developer of Lord of the Rings Online and 600,000 morale. I'm probably going to take a pass on him for now. Dungeons and Dragons Online, although Dungeons and Dragons has DDO stream. Both games produced by Standing Stone Games. And LOTRO stream has a variety of terrific streamers, plus myself. And you can come by here, watch a variety of streamers play. You found the forges where Sauron equipped his army. Mordor, it's called.
How fared you on the journey to Udoon?
Well, I'm far from Farathilian, if that's any indication. I do like pizza rolls. I've been playing for around 2 years now. Awesome. Oh, wrong Napster channel. You need the underscore. That's my bad. Remember, Ed is not a smart man. Well, the first time I typed it, I didn't even have the SO for the shout-out part, because, you know, I gotta be me. Let's try that. There we go. Sorry about that, Napster. Yeah, all of my viewers will tell you Ed's just an idiot. Don't worry about it. But if you're not following Napster, show Napster some love. Let's get a follow out there. I just followed right now. Bacchus checking in. Hello, Bacchus. I'm doing good. We were just talking to Napster, thanking Napster for the raid. Defeat a forge worker. I think I can probably do that. I'm old enough that I remember Napster being where you went to get dodgy MP3s and so on. Yeah, those were the good old days.
Sauron returned, and once again the forges blazed. Great stockpiles of orc arms were smithied, but the old alloys and dark enchantments were remembered too.
Ooh, an anvil.
Looking for Big Ed Mustafa?
I'm Big Ed Mustafa. Napster, thank you for the follow. I also stream LOTRO on my personal channel as well as several other games. And I would encourage you all to join Hard Hit over on my OnlyFans site. Check that out. Hard Hit really, really enjoys it to a disturbing degree. It's adorable thinking about young Bacchus getting on Napster and downloading the Michael Jackson albums because the cassette deck in his car ate his pre-recorded tape. Saving up to get you to write my name on your forehead. We'll do that during the hot tub stream. Go Gus says double D. Well, I don't know that I've got double D's, but I'm probably a C cup at this point in my life. I would do more cleavage streaming, but I just really can't keep up with the shaving.
I have returned.
Welcome back, SKDX Killer. E plus double D equals C. Just sound like a good formula. Would a hot tub stream be even allowed on Twitch? Yes, apparently you have not been watching enough just chatting streams, Ponton. To which I say, good on ya. But yeah, it seems to be a rather popular category lately. SKDX Killer's Dream Lover Amaranth makes a lot of money doing those hot tub streams.
Absolutely not.
Hopefully About Schmidt TTV is still available for Ed to use. There's a whole section of Twitch for hot tub streams. Yeah, it's unfortunate. TD Growl says, my hot tub stream was from the pool at Bree Festival grounds by the dance instructor. That's a good place to do it. Bacon Donut Butt Panini checking in. Hello, Bacon Donut Butt Panini. And if you're not following TD Growl, shame on you. Show TD some love. Throw a follow. You'll be glad you did. Moobot coming in with the benefits of VIP. Don't be like Big Ed Mustafa. Go VIP. You'll be glad you did. There are lots and lots of good reasons to go VIP. Ooh, a treasure cache. How is the Coke Zero? Crisp and refreshing and delicious. And I'm using it to wash down a very large pile of pizza rolls. I heard a block response skill. Another forge furnace. That's almost done finally. Eggenbar the Cruel seems to have not made it. So I need to search abandoned packs. I need to go talk to the soldier near the entrance. There we go. Apparently I had a bleed on me.
Patch that up, boy.
It's taken care of.
Well done.
Defeat foes in Udoon while you examine enemy movements. Search the basin where the group of orcs traveled northeast of Darthang. I can do those things, I think. Ooh, a spy. Oh, and I'm supposed to be defeating foes, so I guess I can just murder wantonly. They must be coming over here. Gamer Extreme 69 checking in. Hello, Gamer Extreme. Look at you one-shotting. Well, everything's green, so yeah, I ought to be. Funny part is I'm still on my old LIs. Imagine what I'd be like if I replaced them. These are the tough orcs. I will not be one-shotting these guys. Eh, never mind. Maybe I will be. They do hit a lot harder, though, I will say that. Good one. It's almost like having Mrs. Mustafa in the room here with me. She brought the leftover Halloween candy in and set it on my desk. Then right before I started streaming tonight, she was standing here eating it piece by piece. Like, I'm not going to have her standing here unwrapping candy for my whole stream. So I picked it up and threw it all back out in the kitchen. These are not the orcs I need to be fighting. Who knew? Candy wrapper ASMR. Remember one night, a lot of you probably saw it live when it happened, but there's a bag of chips sitting here. I don't remember if she brought in the bag of chips and then she started eating from the bag, and I'm like, please stop. The crinkling of the bag, the microphone picks it up, and it's just, I mean, it's unbelievably loud for what a normal sound is supposed to be like. And for whatever reason, that sound of a crinkling chip bag, the microphone just zooms in on it for some reason. And I told her like twice, and then I finally like took the bag of chips and threw it, basically telling her get away from my desk with it. She literally punched me on camera. It was pretty hilarious. Like, what are you doing throwing my chips? I'll kill you. And she meant it. Being married to me might end up giving you a nasty temperament. We'll just go ahead and sneak across country here. Ed front and center eating pork rinds with Mrs. M unwrapping candies. It's a culinary symphony. The pork rinds were part of a scientific experiment to prove that corn nuts are the loudest snack. Whoop. Well, apparently I needed to get here anyway, so that worked out. I have not found a lot of abandoned packs tonight. I only need 2 or 3. Maybe I should focus on that for a little while. And Mrs. Mustafa might put up with me moving the candy, but she will not put up with me messing with her chips. She's not even supposed to be eating them because of the potassium in the potatoes and the salt. And she'll go and buy 4 different varieties at once. We'll come home and I'll just be emptying grocery bags and it'll be like salt and vinegar potato chips, plain potato chips, barbecue potato chips, sour cream and onion potato chips. In her mind, that's like getting 4 different food groups because she got 4 different varieties of potato chip. Okay. Alright, well I must be pretty close to an abandoned pack. Oh no, I'm dropping loot. Oh, last pizza roll. Here we go, boys. Boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. Hi, Pookie. I just finished the last pizza roll. You're not going to hit me, are you?
Punch you in the face.
Jesus. Undocumented internet.
In the face.
I'd love another Coke Zero.
I know you do.
And I love you.
Uh-huh, sure you do.
It could be true. You don't know. Pookie. That's what Al Bundy used to call Peg Bundy on Married with Children, so I suppose it's good enough for her, too. Thanks, sweetie.
Aren't you cold over here?
Nah, I've been warm ever since he had me crank up the heat.
I turned it back
Number
down.
of dead orcs and trolls lie here. What was the cause of the infighting? He did not make it. I think that gore crow caused all the infighting. Try to keep the Scooby-Doo down to 110 decibels or less, please.
Hmm?
Ooh, a signal flag.
You don't know me.
I know you pretty well. Was telling everybody about moving the Halloween candy out to the kitchen earlier,
Huh?
so we didn't have a repeat of that incident where I yelled at you for eating chips near the microphone, and then you punched me. I think it was just in the arm, though. It wasn't in the face.
Oh, damn, so violent.
I know. Doesn't this count as one of the Great Forge works, or did that already just pop? Well, the important thing is there's a soot-stained page here. Soot-smudged page, I should say.
Great wheels turned, bellows worked, and fires smoldered and belched. One forge, 100, 1,000.
Udoon is a big messy place with lots of nooks and crannies, and you pretty much have to explore every one. Gipio is heading out. Get plenty of rest so we can play some Apex Legends tomorrow, Gipio. We're going to go out and wreck the new map. All the crows and slugs I've killed, and I'm still about 30 away from Slayer. Beast Slayer of Udoon. Sir Chancelot checking in? Can anyone else here say what Udoon means? Hell, essentially, dark pit. Yup. Well, I don't know how many pizza rolls I made, but it was enough. I am full. We have a fresh Coke Zero. Oh, that one's nice and cold. Oh, I thought there was a road up here that went somewhere. Oh, it goes back up to whatchamacallit. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to go back up there. Ah, full. Sir Chancelot says, "Hello, Ed. Last time I watched you stream, you had nachos, and so did I. Now I tuned in and you had nachos or talked about it, and I didn't have nachos this time. My apologies for catching you nacholess. I was actually eating pizza rolls tonight. I had nachos for lunch." I was talking about how we had a food truck from Javi's Tacos come by our operations center today. And I had nachos with carne asada and a... don't blank on it, Ed. Carnitas street taco. For some reason, the word carnitas was just not popping into my head. The nachos were excellent. The carnitas street taco, a little disappointing. It was a bit dry and under-seasoned, and it was only the tomatillo salsa on top of the pork that saved the taco. Without that, it would have just been sad. But the nachos were really good. And everybody else seemed really happy with their food from there, so... Well, any day where you're having nachos and pizza rolls, that's a pretty good day. I'll bet there's another soldier's pack in here somewhere. Or I'm wrong, one of the two. Looks like I'm wrong. Yeah, mounted combat as a minstrel is very disappointing. There we go. Somewhere there should be a soldier's pack. I'll be gosh darned if I can find it. You troll. Ooh, a spy. In the House of Love. Ooh, an artifact chest. Here's a bunch of stuff I don't need. We'll grab it anyway. Mounted combat in any form is disappointing. It's kind of fun on burglar. And Chromite tells me that yellow line guardians kick ass at mounted combat. Ooh, a signal flag. Ooh, a troll. He did not make it. Ooh, a gore crow. That poor slug did not make it. That ramp up is not going up. Discovered the Great Forge Work, 12 of 16. Looks like I'm dropping loot. I think I'm okay with that, actually. Artifact chest. Geekstore says, I agree with Chromite. Zinger and Gravity and I had quite a bit of fun doing mounted combat on our burglars. There's just a couple of burglar skills that are fun to screw around with in mounted combat. You can disguise yourself as an orc rider and pass right past enemies. And then, I forget what the other one's, like, besmirched reputation or something, where apparently it convinces one of your foes that his comrades were mocking him or doing something behind his back. And so he fights on your side for a while. It's pretty funny. The only problem with that one is when the effect wears off, he goes back to full health and starts fighting you again. So if you use it, you need to make sure you take advantage of the time allotted and get his buddies down before he turns and attacks you. Still, good times. And
You
I've
guys
never...
turned on the heat already?
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Mustafa had me crank it way up.
We
It's
just
like,
turned the heat
it
on
was
4 days
76
ago.
degrees, and she's like, I'm cold, turn up the heat.
Oh, it was 61 degrees the other day in my house. And that's when my dad was like, I think we're putting the heat on tonight.
Probably a good idea. Yeah, this is mostly just crafting mats. I don't need to be up in here. Plus, I always like Zinger's line that he likes mounted combat on his wardens, because then he doesn't have to remember his gambits. That's fairly amusing to me. I just don't like the way that troll's looking at me, so I'm going to murder it. So what'd you play today, Nick?
What did I play today? Overwatch. That's it. I'm currently downloading Mordor's Return of the King on PC, and hopefully it works.
Hopefully.
Oh, I sure hope so. It'll look great. Only so excited.
You still enjoying New World?
Little bits at a time, yeah. I'm in no rush.
Well, I kind of get the impression there's not tons of content in the game yet. Am I wrong?
For a hardcore MMO, no, there's not that much.
I had to sneeze and blow my nose. Alright. Oh, we have an abandoned pack nearby. I will find it. Or I'll walk into a dead end, one of the two. Yeah, go Gus. I don't mind looking dumb on stream when I'm sneezing, but I gotta make sure I mute it so you guys don't have to listen to it. Because I'm all about providing quality entertainment for you, the viewer. Or as Deathman tells me, low quality entertainment. I'll tell you what, Nick, these last couple of soldiers packs have not been easy to track down. Well, I found another signal flag, though. That counts for something, I suppose. Best to sneeze, fart, cough, burr, pick up all at the same time. Absolutely. Ponton is heading out. Ponton, you have a lovely evening. Hopefully we'll see you more this weekend. Take care, bud. Man, I am running around in circles and just not finding these soldiers packs I need to be opening. There we go. There's a bunch up in the Easterling camps from what I remember. Thank you, Bacchus. I was actually heading there anyway. I knew not to go. The walled section is mostly just crafting materials. The Easterling camps are uphill here. See, now it's pointing me... I already went up in there. There weren't any. That's annoying. I don't think I've spent a lot of time in the Easterling camps. Yep, the quest arrow just switched and it's pointing me that way. That's a good deal. That's why it's good to stream LOTRO, so the viewers can fill you in on stuff you're missing out on. Ooh, a soldier's pack. $19 of $20. I didn't need to kill him, but I'm glad I did anyway. Model Gug. Soldier's pack. Hot dang. Wasn't I supposed to be looking for a Gondorian captain at some point? I've got all of the lost lore of Udoon except for page 2. And I'm missing 2 signal flags. I'm sure that wasn't me belching, that was probably the dog. I clean public bathrooms at the state fair and all kinds of crap jobs, but I don't have it yet. Oops, wrong text, sorry. That's okay. I mean, the problem with Udoon is until everything is gray, it's almost not worth mounting up because you're going to be tripping across stuff you're going to have to fight because you're going to aggro it anyway.
Let's see. It just shipped. So, what's a better time for me to call back to see the status of this?
What?
Oh. Oh.
Who are you talking to?
FedEx.
I think Mrs. Mustafa's talking in her sleep. I think she thinks she's at work. She's got the rifleman on. Who are you talking to? She's like, FedEx. You don't do that anymore, honey.
I almost did today.
Almost talked to FedEx?
Yeah, we're trying to find a package, but I couldn't get anybody on the phone, and they couldn't hear me. So I'm like,
You poor thing.
okay.
Usually when I wake her up like that, she's like, I wish he was dead. And I'll be like, what, sweetie? And she'll be like, oh, nothing. I was just dreaming of something pleasant. Should I be scared? I'm sure it's fine. Somewhere over here there's a signal flag, and I'm going to find it. I like when I wake myself up laughing in my sleep. I wish he was dead. I tell everybody, Go Go Gus, that when Mrs. Mustafa does finally snap and kill me, y'all need to testify on her behalf. Let the judge know that I had it coming. The thing is, Your Honor, he was just really, really awful. She didn't murder him. Somebody else would have anyway. It needed to happen. You espy a couple more soldiers not far from the road. Hello, soldiers.
Aye.
Open hatches. Watch your YouTubes, but first time in Twitch. Oh, cool. Well, I'm glad you made it to a live stream. I've been very pleasantly surprised at how many people are watching the replays on YouTube. Realize not everybody wants to spend their Friday nights hanging out with me live, but I'm glad you're here. Great Forge Works. Frenzied Dude. It's pretty chill. We're just hanging out, talking about life, the universe, and everything, and playing some LOTRO and having a good time, and we talk about the game, and we talk about food, and you've seen the streams, you know. Sorry, what'd you say, Nick?
I like food.
Yeah, Nick loves food. What'd you have for dinner tonight, Nick?
What did I have? Oh, Chinese food.
That sounds pretty good. Do you know what they don't have in Gretna? An Asian restaurant of any kind?
Whoa.
I know. They used to have a crappy Chinese place that closed, I guess.
Did you see that video I sent you last night, this
Oh,
morning?
no, I haven't.
Oh, it's about a couple in Omaha that sell Pokemon cards and make like $750,000 a year doing it.
Nice. I'll keep an eye out for that. PM in Discord?
Yeah, I already I sent it, I think this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Move away from the hatch. Are they printing their own Pokemon cards? Where do they get their supplies?
Japan. A supplier in Japan.
So there's stuff that's like not worth anything in Japan that's valuable here?
There's a video that explains it, but it's like they have like their own card shop type thing out of their house, but like they make like shit tons of money, or crap tons of money. So
That's alright.
and then I heard them say Omaha, and I was like, oh, I know someone who knows that place.
Yeah. I've been to Omaha once or twice. Oh, this forging furnace counts as a discovery point. That's super fun. Need the oil after all that labor. I ate Mongolian barbecue yesterday and day before in restaurant. I think she kind of woke up after I started calling her out on it. That's okay. She's pretty narcoleptic. She can fall asleep at the drop of a hat. Oh no, a Traveler's Steelbound loot box timed out. Can't believe I missed
Whatever
it.
you do.
We are going for Vietnamese food tomorrow. We're meeting some friends, so...
Come.
We should do what we must and leave this land quickly.
Close the open hatches. I feel like now they're just being silly.
Use-
One more open hatch. There it is. Sleep is so amazing. Lucky.
Aye. Aye.
Search up the northward road. Okay, the Lonely Lookout. Of Gorgoroth crafting bundle dropped out of loot. Why the hell is there another hatch glowing? Is this repeatable? There we go. Slayer of Udoon. New deed. Slayer of Gorgoroth. Oh, apparently that was the last thing I needed for Slayer of Udoon. Nice. I can quit killing all these crows. Where's my lonely lookout? Essence of Block is timed out. Let's walk in and look around. There are hatches here, but they're closed. Nostalgia, though, I'm going to quote your "I wish you would die" comment. Sleep is brain food. Apparently I need to take the other northward road. I'm not seeing it. I'm also not finding that signal flag. This just may be the northward road I've been looking for. This is the rising road that Captain Locker took. Fantastic. Small knockdown Gondorian banner catches your eye. The The Gondorian flag stands proudly once again. We have long speculated how Mrs. Mustafa's going to do me in. Go, go, Gus. Could be ground glass in the food. She might stab me. She might smother me with a pillow. You think she likes watching Murder, She Wrote and Columbo, so she can help plan a more perfect demise for me without her going to prison. So many options. It's like a Mad Lib. See, Zinger knows. Singer likes watching some of those same shows so he can write down ideas and give Mrs. Mustafa notes. Try running him over with your car and just say that it must have slipped out of gear. Discovered the overseer's perch. Pretty sure I haven't been up here, so let's go take a look at this. And if I have been up here, I forgot about it. Great forge work, 14 of 16. Here's a hatch. Here's another hatch. Oh no, a dark essence of agility. All my loot's timing out. And here's a hatch. Singer says, I watched the millennial version, Psych, Monk. Those are also good shows. Is it possible to include a will request? Sure, why not? Mediocre Bard says, dropping a lurk while I'm DM, but I want to thank you for your stream. You rock. Well, Mediocre Bard, thank you. That's really nice. I'm glad you said hello, and I appreciate the lurk. Crawling through Udoon tonight, just trying to get all these doggone quests knocked out. This is taking me all the way back down to the bottom. Okay. That's weird. So that's the road I already took. Don't know I've been up this road. Probably I have. Thank goodness. Orange Fanta or root beer? The Coke Zero? Or are you just asking me in general which I would prefer? I would be a root beer guy. Nothing wrong with orange Fanta, though. OSU Cowboys 85 checking in. Hello, OSU Cowboys. Much love to my friend OSU Cowboys 85, who not only streams LOTRO, but he's also a Fallout 76 player. Go figure. Grodbog. I was going to say, something was telling me. I don't skip past those, Ed. You need to come over here. Couldn't remember why. There's another banner. Righted another Gondorian flag. Well, I haven't kissed the Lifestone all night. I'm trying to decide if I should try this guy on or not. I can always try to flop if this goes bad. Well, when this goes badly. Oof. Oh, I got this guy easy. There we go. Hidden Threats of Gorgoroth. Down he goes. Pretty sure I was about to go meet Middle-earth Jeebus, but I survived. Who knew?
You do.
No, that was mostly dumb luck. I'm pretty surprised I got him down that easily. Oh, and there's a treasure cache out here, too. Thanks, Single D. Night. Do you remember being a kid and loving grape soda? I loved grape pop when I was a kid. Well, I got the astronaut storyline going over on Fallout 76. Hopefully that'll be interesting. I'm glad to not being given the option flirt with Beckett. No, I don't want to flirt with Beckett, but thanks. The astronaut, on the other hand, she might get a wink and a nod. We'll see. That was one of the funnest parts about Fallout 4, was being able to woo your companions, and I played through as both a male and a female companion, and wooed all of the female, or character, I should say, and I wooed all of the female companions as both a man and a woman, and the dialogue was rather amusing for most of them. I think I've been up here before. I must have. I think I did this area last week. Forges of Anglock. There's not really anything I need to do here at Anglock. Now remember, if you get a Traveler's Steel-bound loot box, you guys, basically you want to go to the LOTRO store and buy a key to unlock it right away. It's basically how you win the game. All the best stuff is inside, and you're going to want to open it up and loot those because they're very valuable. If you don't, you're going to regret it for the rest of your life.
I regret it already.
Exactly. Let's just stop and look at the architecture a little bit. Okay. This is a good example of just how spectacular Mordor is. I mean, they really did a nice job stretching the graphics engine probably about as far as they could, and really making the whole place just eerie and creepy and Transylvanian, and it's kind of hilarious because if you went to Transylvania, I'll bet it's lovely. So we need is a LOTRO players meetup in Transylvania. This looks like the kind of area where there should be one of those hidden threats of Gorgoroth. Singer says, "Oh nice, thanks for the tip." I don't even know what I was prattling on about that you found useful. It was probably me not looking at chat soon enough. It'd be quite something if some kind of person remade this in Unreal or Lumberyard. On the loot boxes, I've been tossing them like a dum-dum. Yeah, you don't want to do that. They're super valuable, Zinger. More Easterlings. I think I'd poked in there once or twice last week. Sorry about having to mute there. It was a combination of Coke Zero and pizza rolls. I think there might be another one of those hidden threat dudes right around here. I'm feeling all proud for knocking down that last one. I think I'll try it again. You know, a long time ago, I used to have somebody who'd play on Friday nights with me and kind of help me out with stuff like this, but oh well. Can't blame him for not wanting to put up with me anymore. This isn't the one I already beat, is it? Kind of looks like it could be. We'll try him out too. I suppose as long as I'm going to fight something challenging. We'll pop some scrolls. Eat a cram, maybe. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was a devastating hit. Holy cow, I got him. Must be the same one I killed already. I didn't get any other credit. I don't remember. Nick, you weren't paying a single bit of attention. Let me know, would you?
Mm-hmm.
Was that the same one or a different one?
No, I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't. Well, the important thing is I survived the encounter. Feel like a policeman in a Monty Python sketch. I was about to say, what's all this then? Now this is a great forge work down here. Holy cow. Bacchus is pretty sure it was the same one. Yeah, he must have just spawned in a different place after I killed him the first time. Definitely wasn't the same place I encountered him. Or it was and I'm completely lost, which could also be the case. I think I know where I'm at right now.
Excuse.
I mute for that. I gotta figure out where I want to set up the new Linux gaming and streaming box, Nick.
Where's your options?
Well, I probably need to get a KVM switch if I'm going to set it up alongside my main gaming rig. Or I need to find a different spot in the house, but we don't really have a lot of extra room anywhere. Mostly because I have computer and radio control airplane stuff literally everywhere. Suppose I should shop for a KVM switch. But I've got the box built, and I installed Mint on it. I think 20.2 with Cinnamon Desktop. And I've got Steam loaded on it. And
So what is your objective with this box?
basically to game and stream without Windows at all. Yeah, the problem is there's going to be a whole lot of computers that can't take Windows 11. And I think being able to do that will be useful, if not for me. My computer is Windows 11 compliant. Now Mrs. Mustafa's is too.
What does that even matter?
For work, if you're working remotely, eventually IT departments are going to be like, yeah, we want you to run Windows 11 because Microsoft tells us it's more protected. And it's like, yeah, it's not, but okay. I mean, some of the safety features that they want to take advantage of in Windows 11 is stuff that we should have been taking advantage of for years, that either due to laziness or the NSA wanting to be able to access everybody's computers never got implemented, like TPM 2.0. It's all fine and well, but
There's nothing worth on my computer.
well, but at the same time, do you want to turn on your computer one morning and get a ransomware notice that it's been locked, and if you want your data back, you need to send them 1/10 of a Bitcoin? And the only thing you can do is rip out your hard drive and replace it with a new one. Start over, downloading all your games and reinstalling your operating system. I mean, I think it's the ransomware in particular that motivated Microsoft to do that stuff. So there's just a lot of bad publicity. If word gets around that it's like, yeah, well, if you're running Windows, you're going to get ransomware attacks. That was not going to be good for Microsoft's long-term health. So now all of a sudden they're interested in a big security push. But the new Alder Lake chip started shipping yesterday, and the review embargo was over with, and everybody's pretty excited about them. Ironically, the high-end chip is only a little bit faster than the high-end AMD chips, but I guess the 6-core, the 12600K, absolutely obliterates AMD's mid-range chips. Ryzen 5600X and 5800X. The 12600 and 12700 kind of put them to shame. Of course, all Intel had to do was rewrite Windows for Microsoft so that they could take advantage of the new Windows scheduler, but it worked, which I figured it would. And I was kind of laughing because some of the tech tubers were like, oh, AMD's going to have to lower their prices. And it's like, as long as AMD's selling chips faster than it can make them, they don't have to lower the price of nothing. As competitive as the new Intel chips are, the motherboards and memory are more expensive, so you end up spending a lot more money to go with Intel platform as usual. It's like, well, you could get a decent motherboard for $300, but we'd really recommend you look at the $400 motherboards. And it's like, so I can either buy a motherboard for this chip, or I could just go get an entire low-end computer for the same price. I built Mrs. Mustafa's new PC for about $500. Case, motherboard, power supply, APU, NVMe drive, the works. I really ought to try gaming and streaming on that. That integrated graphics on that 5600G, they're surprisingly good. I was playing Rocket League at 1080p, very high quality. Discovered the great Forge work, 16 of 16. Well, I can't believe I hadn't been up here before. But yeah, anyway, it was buttery smooth. I scored some goals. It was like, go. I think I did have LOTRO installed at one time. I think I have to reinstall it on her computer. I like to keep her fairly well geared so if anything happens to my PC, I can at least use hers as a backup.
Oh.
She'll be like, hey, that's my computer. And I'll be like, sure it is. Get off. I need to play video games. Then she'll punch me. It'll be magic. Man. I'm having a hard time finding stuff to throw away at this point. Completed a more thorough lockdown. Talk to somebody in Western Udoon. Jealous of that low price. Nicely done. Thanks. Oh, let's see what we got here. Zinger says, I had to upgrade the Windows 11 icon on the bottom right for a while. Just been holding off. On a brand new notebook, you're probably safe to go ahead and upgrade. Baka says, I'm running Windows 11 on the laptop I use for work. Seems decent enough, though I'm not a big fan of the new start menu. Yeah, it's anytime they change the UI around, it's frustrating because it's not that there's anything wrong with it other than you don't know where to look for stuff that you need to find. Just a matter of getting used to it. Windows 10 was like that when it first came out.
I hate change.
Everybody hates change. Even wet babies cry about change. They're always happy when it's over and done, though. Mediocre Bard says, jealous of that low price. Nicely done. Well, like I said, that AMD 5600G APU, it would be really nice if they'd release the 5300 to the public and make that available at retail. That's what the market desperately needs, a chip like that in mass quantities. Of course, the reason they don't is because if you can't get it, then you buy the $230 chip because you can't get the $150 chip that you ought to be able to buy. But 6 cores, 12 threads, Vega 7 graphics, 7 nanometer integrated into the chip, and it's fast and it games well. Okay, I was just here a little while ago. Looks like I got a bleed on me again. We'll get that removed. Hi, Mr. Gorecrow. Yeah, the cost of DDR5 is going to make your eyes water for a while. Well, it was weird too. I saw Newegg had a 16 gig kit for $115, which I didn't think was too outrageous. But for some reason, the 32 gig kits jump up to almost $300. The pricing's not linear at all. But AMD should start producing, we'll call them answers here, probably as early as January. I think they'll ride out the holiday season with the chips they have. You could see some Black Friday discounts on Ryzen, which wouldn't break my heart at all. I don't really have any plans to upgrade. My 2700's definitely more than enough processing power. But like I've always gone for the 8-core 16-thread chips. I won't repeat the deal I got on this because you probably wouldn't believe me after the way the market's been lately. But it'd be nice to be able to get a 5800X down around $300. Wouldn't mind seeing them make the price cut. But the reviewers have been very enthusiastic about the 12700 and the 12600 chips. Nothing wrong with the 12900K either. It's just expensive, hot, and power hungry. As in basically plan on getting a 360 millimeter all-in-one if you want to run the 12900K. So oh no, Strange Membranes dropped out.
No.
I may just go up to the foothills camp and clean out my bags. I think it needs to be done, Nick. We ride for the Udoon foothills and for glory. We're on Arkenstone tonight. The server seems to be running pretty well. Had a couple of hiccups here and there, but nothing real bad. Tarnished Heritage, Ruin of Lore. Dropped out. So Mrs. Mustafa's old computer was my old computer. It's a Ryzen 7 1700. It now has a 512 gig or a 500 gig NVMe drive in it. That Kingston drive that I thought was bad, turned out I slotted it in the old system and it recognized it and booted right up.
There you go.
Well, unfortunately, I had a nice 1 terabyte drive ordered for it. I ended up putting that up in Mrs. M's computer instead of mine. So, she didn't really need that much NVMe storage. She's just using it as a boot drive. She's got a 2 terabyte platter drive in there as well. I could put a 2 terabyte platter drive in the Linux box, but I don't know that I need it, especially not yet. $50 jade gemstones for 1 gold and 85 silver. I was going to say, that's a lot of jade gemstones to be selling. Turns out I was not wrong. Okay. Packs are reorganized, inventory managed, overflow is cleaned up. Task items. Eating on camera we've definitely gotten done tonight. I don't know how many pizza rolls there were, but there were a lot. And there we go. Task items done. 10 out of 10. All right. There's Aomir King hanging out here in the Udoon foothold.
Alright, I'm out of here.
You are?
I am. I went to bed at 7 a.m. this morning.
Alright, well that's pretty late. You should get some rest. If you get a chance, maybe you should come and jump some Apex with us this weekend.
Perhaps.
Quit wasting your time on oversalt.
Alright, later.
Have a good one, man. Bye. That was all server lag. You really should get a tetanus shot before coming out here and exploring. So it's telling me there's a signal flag around here. If I were a signal flag around here, where would I be? There I would be. 7 of 8. I guess I didn't need to kill that crow. I wonder if Mrs. Mustafa would be mad if I woke her up to go get me a Coke Zero. I bet she would be. I bet she would make me pay. There's a signal flag around here somewhere. Nope, it's indicating it's definitely up there somewhere. Maybe I just lost faith and quit looking too soon. Now if you come out here, boys and girls, don't swim through this. I'm a minstrel, I can heal myself, so... There's that signal flag. I guess it is a good thing I came down here. Who knew? Looking for any other flags that you find. Well, this is the Northern Road. Sure didn't find a lot of other flags up here. Now, how did I miss this before? Continue on up the road. Need a tank. Black lure for gold traceries, tier 3. Looks like the folks in World Chat are trying to max out their legendaries. Getting ready for Gundabad. Lone Lookout stands on a rocky outcropping south of the road. Hello, Lone Lookout.
We must keep ever vigilant.
Vast and forbidding edifice rises against the mountain face. I think he means that.
For Gondor! For Gondor!
Approach Englok. Dark depths of Englok. I've already wrecked the whole place. You're welcome. Yeah, the whole key to building an affordable PC right now, do it so you don't need a video card. Dark Depths of Englok. Oh, that's my new quest. FOKD T2, 11 of 12 need mini. Forges of Khazad-dûm? I don't know. We ride for Englok and for glory. Whew. What hope did Lockyer see in this forbidden place? Search for Lockyer in Englok. Oh, the captain's down below. Ooh, excuse me. Signs of a struggle lay before the gate. Find only Locker, his eyes gleaming with inspiration and a smile on his face.
I have found it! At last! I knew the moment I laid sight on them what they were. My men should be here any moment with more ingots.
Captain Lockyear's...
Need to head off, so let me say cheers for now. Good stream, Ed. It's been fun to watch, and take care. See you here again soon. Bacchus, you have a great morning, my friend. Take care.
Can good truly come out of the forges of darkness?
Then there is this artifact.
For Bacchus, it's good morning, hard hit. Men have all been corrupted by evil. From whence they came? I give up. How do I get out of here? Oh, did it put me back upstairs? That would be highly convenient. Or is that the way out? All corrupted by evil. They've been playing Apex too? That'll do it. Apex Legends is a soul-crushing game that nobody should play. Supposed to be returning to something somewhere.
You have looked and looked, yes? And you have seen. Here, I will begin.
An answer unspoken. Well, let's get down off of our high horse, I think. And been at about 3 hours and 20 minutes. You know, I could probably stay awake longer. My butt does not want to be in this chair anymore, which is probably more information than you wanted. I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream. And you guys know the rules. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Actually, you could stay here because we're going to find somebody to host. Like El Galadwin. Let's go say hello to El Galadwin. She's a fellow LOTRO stream team member. She's awesome, and if you're not following her, shame on you. So I'm signing off. I'll be back next Friday, God willing, and I'll be on my channel this weekend. Come by and say hello if you get the chance, and I'll talk to you all again soon. Peace out.
Oh, hey, LOTRO stream. That was from Big Ed. Nice to see you. Hello, hello, everybody. Hope you had a good stream over there. I am fighting a bunch of Children of the Corn raid. Oh, is that better or worse than a Coke Zero raid? Hi, Big Ed. How was your stream? I'm just having my hunter go. Oh, there's a troll crusher. I'm having my highest level character, my only level capped character, get some quests off of her tracker. So when Gundabad comes out next week, I can actually have some room to take some quests. But of course, I'm just over here getting distracted and Blood of Azog doing some quests and trying not to let myself take more. And then you guys will get to go see me do some quests I'm way too over-leveled for, too, so we get them off the tracker. But hey, that's always fun. Questing an Udoon. Oh, yeah, a bit tedious. Yeah, I still have some quests I need to do there, actually. Everybody want to go back now? No, just kidding. Nope. Yeah, if you get to see some Ozanulzabar that I can't pronounce ever. Oh, Gundabad comes out next week, and I realize I'm not on the official channel, so I can't do the exclamation mark Gundabad because I don't have that all set up. But if you go to the LOTRO site, they have it. It's the newest expansion. It's the area, of course, north of Elderslade, and there's 3 different tiers for it, much with a lot of the other expansions. I only bought the base level so far. But you can actually upgrade it if you decide you want to get a later version. Oh, hello, troll. A later version of it, a collector's version of it. It comes with a new class, the Brawler class, and yes. Hello, streamer. Nice to totally meet you for the first. Never.